Hey, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. Today we have a strange one. This is the Israel Aircraft Industries Kfir, or Kfir, or Lion Cub in Hebrew. It is the first one I've bought just as loose, just if I sell it on eBay, just as a, came to me like this. I paid a little bit too much, I reckon. I can't find any of these particular aircraft anywhere at a reasonable price that I could find, but I ended up paying, I think this was $80. I got it from a seller on eBay overseas, I think Ireland or something like that. So that was including the postage and everything. But yeah, look, I think it's a pretty cool looking unit, but doesn't matter what I paid for. Hopefully you guys can get it a lot cheaper, but overall I think it's pretty nice looking aircraft. But these were an all-weather multi-role aircraft based on the French Dassault Mirage 5, but it had Israeli avionics and Israeli built engines in there. So what we'll do is we'll take it off the stand. If we can manage to take it off the stand. We'll put that stand to the side and see if we can have a look at this aircraft in a bit more detail. So these are still currently in service. So they were introduced in 1976, I think they were, 76, yeah, into the Israeli Air Force. I think there's around 220 aircraft that have been made so far. Yeah, these have seen some action, obviously within Israel itself. It's a pretty high conflict area, but it's also seen some other combat experiences in some other areas around the globe. So. But overall, I think this is, pretty cool rendition of it. We'll see if we can get a little bit of detail on it. So, as you can see clearly, the Israeli markings, the forward canards there, and we'll have a look at some tail markings. A little bit of sun has come out. But yeah, as I said, this is the first time I've bought one loose, not in a box or a blister pack or anything like that. But I haven't been able to find one of these too easy in my sort of search for different aircraft. But I did order this with a couple of others that I have loose, so I'll be doing those ones. And every single one that arrived here was damaged. So a lesson learned. I don't think I'll be buying loose aircraft again. But it's just that they were unusual aircraft, and I really wanted to get a couple of unusual aircraft that I couldn't manage to find by other manufacturers. So I assume this is like an IXO maybe type one, but I think overall it's a pretty decent model. The rendition is quite good. I think, with all the panel lines and everything like that. As I said, you hopefully will get this at a better price than I did, but being in Australia, we're pretty limited to options. And it's got a little bit of engine detail and everything like that. That needs to be reset. Looks like it's come off a little bit. So as we'll flip her over, you can see the undercarriage. It's got some fuel tanks and some air-to-air missiles. So yeah, overall I think it's okay. It's a different, unusual aircraft, especially for it's an Israeli Air Force one. So I think it's pretty cool. But what we'll do is like per usual, I will take some photos without my sausage fingers in the way, and you can check out this aircraft in a lot more greater detail. And so this is the IAI, or Israeli Aircraft Industries Kfir, or Lion Cub, and in 1/72 scale diecast. But I'm not sure what brand it was. It wasn't really specified. It said Atalya, IXO, and brackets and stuff like that. So I don't think even the seller was quite aware of exactly what it was. So I'll just put it down here, and we'll zoom in and have a good look. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good unit. And obviously it just come with a little stand, which is quite straightforward to put on. It's just got those two little holes here. You can see me doing that at all, and then bang, it's done. So zoom out a little bit more, and that's it. That's the beast. So there you have it. So yeah, as per usual, if you enjoyed this video in any way, shape or form, throw us a like if you can, subscribe if you want to keep up to date with other videos, And yeah, more importantly, have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching, and cheers.